Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss what is morphology. In our previous sessions, we have discussed the topics like linguistics, is linguistics a science, and the different levels of linguistics. And there we have phonology, morphology, semantics, syntax, and semiology as the different levels of linguistics. And now we are going to discuss morphology in detail. What is morphology? And for that, I'm sharing a PPT here, and there you can see some important points related to this topic, morphology. Okay, so we can move to the class. What is morphology? Yeah, it is one of the important levels of linguistics which deals with the study of structure of words. In our previous classes, we have discussed what is phonology, right? And here we are going to discuss morphology. And morphology is the study of morphemes. And we can say that it is one of the important levels of linguistics which deals with the study of structure of words. It is the study of structure of words, and it deals about the internal organization of words. That means the way morphemes organized into words. So morphology is one of the important levels of linguistics that deals with morpheme, and you can say that that deals with the study of structure of words. Yeah, so we can say we have to discuss what is a morpheme then. So if morphology is the study of morpheme, then what is it? What is a morpheme? We know what's a phoneme. What is a phoneme? Phoneme is the minimal sound unit of a language. It is a minimal or the basic or distinctive sound unit. Then what is a morpheme? Morpheme is the minimal meaningful unit, or we can say that it is a minimal, meaningful, or grammatical unit of a language. It is the basic, meaningful, or the minimal, meaningful unit, or the grammatical unit of a language. So just as phoneme is the minimal distinctive unit in a sound system of language, morpheme is a minimal, meaningful unit in the grammatical system of language. And it is the lowest unit among 5 fundamental units of grammatical description if they are placed in rank order from the smallest to largest. So we can say that morphology is the study of morpheme. And how can you define morpheme? Morpheme is the minimal, basic, or meaningful unit of a language. And I think, and yeah, and instead of attempting an exact definition of morpheme, we can describe it with the help of examples. So we can take a word, rewrite. Yeah, we just take the word rewrite. And there you can see the word rewrite is composed of 2 units, read and write. Re, a prefix is there, and there you can see the stem word, the base word, that is right. So you can see that there are 2 units, and the word rewrite, that is composed of 2 units, re and write. So these units, these 2 units, re and write, are called morphemes here. So we can simply say rewrite is made up of 2 morphemes. The morphemes are re and write. Re and write are the 2 morphemes. So rewrite is composed of 2 morphemes, re and write. And we can take another example, unfaithful. Unfaithful consists of 3 morphemes. Yeah, un, faith, and full. A prefix is added, and faith is there, that's a base word, and full, yeah, again a suffix is there. So unfaithful consists of 3 morphemes. So another example is here, dehumanization. The word dehumanization, it has four morphemes: de, human, and recession. So we have got, we have got four morphemes there: de, human, eyes, and Asian. So each of these units called a morpheme, and all these units has a meaning too. So in the another example we can take, the word is teachers. Teachers. How many morphemes are there in the word teachers? There are teach. Teach is there. And the another morpheme, the next morpheme is er. Then again, we have another one, plural morpheme, that is sir, the sound s or s. So teachers, the word teachers has got three morphemes. And all these units has got a meaning too. All these units have a meaning too. Teach, a meaning. We have the word teach has a meaning, and ER has got another meaning. What is the meaning of ER? That means the one who does the work. Then the plural is indicated by a sound, a letter S, or the sound S. So the word teachers has got three morpheme, and each of those units called morpheme, and it has a meaning too. So the morpheme may therefore be defined as the smallest meaningful unit in the structure of a language. It is the smallest meaningful unit in the structure of a language, and which cannot be further divided without destroying or altering the meaning. So as morpheme is a basic unit of meaning, you cannot further divide it. You cannot further divide again. You cannot further divide that morpheme into two. You cannot do that without destroying or without altering its meaning. So the smallest meaningful unit which cannot be further divided without destroying or altering the meaning, that is a morpheme. So morphology deals about this morpheme and the internal organization of words and how these words are internally organized. So all those things are discussed under this under the level of linguistics, that is morphology. So each of these units called a morpheme, and it has a meaning too. So the morpheme may be easily defined as the smallest meaningful unit in the structure of a language. Okay, and this cannot be divided. This cannot be further divided without destroying its meaning. Yes, again, another example is here. Yeah, for example, we can take another example, the word write. We have taken already a word. The word was rewrite. There you have seen there are two morphemes, re and write. And now I'm taking another word, write. And I'm telling you this, write is a single morpheme. You cannot divide the word write into ri and t. It is a single morpheme. It has got a single meaning. It has got a meaning too. That's a basic meaningful unit, right? So if that word writing, if you are taking that word writing, then it has got two morphemes, right and ing. And what is that ing? Ing is a grammatical morpheme. It has got a grammatical function there. And what it indicates? It indicates an action that is in progression. So yeah, when talking about this particular term, right, it's a single morpheme. You cannot further divide that particular word into two. And another example, rewrite. Yeah, we discussed. Rewrite can be divided into two meaningful units, read and write. And single phonemes may be of morphemes also. Single phoneme may be a morpheme. For example, the article A, and sir in boys that we discussed. In teachers, we have seen sir. In teachers, sir is a morpheme. Teach, a morpheme. ER, the second morpheme. And S is again another morpheme. So I like that. Sir in boys, sir in girls. That means they indicate plural, they indicate plural, so it has got a grammatical function there, so they are also known as morpheme. And the ed in kicked, ed or the sound t in kicked, Thus, a morpheme may further be described as a meaningful phoneme or series of phonemes which is not further divisible. See, that's very important. It is not further divisible. That's a thing that we have to remember while discussing or while dealing about morpheme. Morpheme is, it may be a phoneme or series of phonemes which is not further divisible without destruction or alteration of meaning in given language. See, I have given another example in this presentation. That's a sentence. The clever girls tricked the naughty boys. The is a morpheme. Clever is a single morpheme. Clever. And what about the word girls? Girls has got two morpheme. Girl plus s. Then tricked. Trick plus ed. Tricked. The naughty boy plus s. This is, and there can see that division, how we have made that division of morphemes in this particular sentence. The clever girls tricked the naughty boys. And we are moving to the last slide. And the word unhappy consists of two morphemes. Which are those morphemes? Un and happy. Un and happy, the two morphemes. And similarly, the word ungratefulness. Ungratefulness consists of four morphemes. And yeah, you can see here separated by hyphens. Ungratefulness. Okay, so we can say that morpheme is a word or a part of a word that has meaning. It's a word or part of a word that has meaning, and it cannot be divided into smaller meaningful parts without violation of its meaning or without meaningless reminders. It recurs in different verbal environment with relatively stable meaning. So when we are discussing this morphemes and morphology, we must discuss and we should know what are allomorphs too. And allomorphs will be discussed in our next classes. So hope it is clear what is morphology and morpheme. What is a morpheme and what is morphology? Hope it is clear. Okay, what is morphology then? Morphology is one of the important levels of linguistics which deals with the internal organization of words. Okay, it deals about morphemes. Morphology is also known as morphemics. Okay, morphology is also known as morphemics. That means it is the study of morpheme. And then we have discussed what is a morpheme, and we have gone through all the important levels of morpheme. Okay, sorry, all the important examples. We have discussed some examples also for this particular thing, morpheme. Okay, and we will discuss the rest of the other levels of linguistics in our next class. And thank you then. Thank you all.